It's Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott. They're coming off here, very aggressive. You're trying to get everything you can. 5 makes contact with the 9. Here you see it again. Kyle's merging. There's Brad on the inside. 5 hits the 9. Chase does not appreciate it. He shows his displeasure here. After the race, they're on pit road. Chase comes over, talks to Kyle. Bob Pockris visiting with Chase Elliott post-race. Let's listen in.
I couldn't tell what you were doing under caution there with Kyle, but what was the message you were trying to send?
Oh, there was no message.
There's no message you didn't have a problem with him?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So we were 3 wide. I think it was, I left my pit stall. Chase was in the middle lane. I believe the 45 must have been on the outside lane. And then the 6 was pitted up in front of me. And I was just trying to leave as much space as I could, and had to avoid the 6 and got into Chase a little bit there. So, I'm sure he was upset at me in the moment. I haven't seen the replay either, but I would imagine after we both see the replay, we'll have a little bit better understanding of what actually happened.
The replays help so much, especially on our side of it, because there's no real emotion involved. What's your take on all that?
Did you see every time Bob asked Chase a question, his nose kept getting longer? Did you notice that? He was lying right there. He was not telling the truth. He was clearly mad at Kyle Larson in that. But I'm with Larson. I think that when Chase goes back and sees the video, he's going to realize that Brad was exiting and Kyle had nowhere to go. And it was the last pit stop. Look, this could be for the win of the race. We know how important track position is. Larson didn't do anything wrong here, but Chase is mad. But listen, Kyle Larson is hard to be teammates with, not because he's not a good teammate or he's not a nice guy, but he wins a lot and he's fast. And that's hard to be teammates with. And if we go back, those guys, you think about Fontana, there was some confrontation there, the issue they had at Watkins Glen, they've had issues in the past, but they both want to win, and it's hard to get mad at either of them for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always hesitant about saying how a driver should react inside that race car because I've never been buckled in that race car. Now, did I let my emotions get carried away up on that pit box for 18 years?
On that tow truck, you did for sure.
22 years ago today, I might add.
Oh, well, there you go.
With that said, Chase has got to learn to control his emotions. What is one of the reasons that he's in the position he's in right now and he's not a part of the playoffs? He let his emotions get carried away at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And to me, that answer he gave Bob, that's even a worse look. Why would you do that? But honestly, when I think things started getting heated between Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, I'm going to go back to 2021 when Kyle Larson started driving that 5 car and went out there and won 10 races and the All-Star race and the championship.
That dang index finger, that sucker gets out.
We got a whole lot going on.
That talk right there.
I will say this, full disclosure, and I give Jamie the credit. I did not have a Pinocchio reference on my bingo card for tonight's show. And he just